And we are live. Look out. Hey everyone, want to show your support? There you go. Can I get my face in the frame? Let me just scoot down a little bit on the chair here. All right. Are we all relaxed? Are we all ready for some Piano Night Live with Lucia and Glenn? Testing my microphone now. Tell me in the comments down below if you can't hear the words that are coming out of my mouth. Okay. Lucia has picked one of my favorite songs that was actually released just before the end of 1987 by one George Michael, born in England 1963. He died when he was only 53 years old.
That's it?
53 years old. But this song is from his debut album that had 4 #1 hits. This was the album Faith. Came out December 28th, 1987. And our featured song is the 3rd single from the album. This is Father Figure by George Michael, 1987.
That's all I wanted. Something special, something sacred in your eyes. For just one moment to behold and naked at your side. Sometimes I hope that you never understand me. Maybe this time is right.
When you're going live, honey? All right.
Really? Is that how you want to deliver
my
shenanigans
God.
tonight? Because you don't know how to operate a microphone.
Listen, this one was
Listen.
not tight. This one was not tight. This was definitely
Listen,
not tight.
you need to stop letting the cats down here and screw
I
around my
think,
stuff.
You know, it's the rats. The rats have got this microphone messed up.
Now give me my microphone and get out of my
Can you
way.
put it in front of your mouth, please?
Now get out of my way. You're
Hey,
fired.
I think you should thank
Get
the
out.
#1 roadie in the world, me, for saving your butt like I do all the time.
What would have really been funny is while you were doing that if the lid would have came crashing down and it would have
Smashed
slammed on my fingers. Ah! You know, people ask me today, what's your channel about? And here's exactly it. We love to travel, eat, listen to music, and bring shenanigans like this. Take 2.
Check, 1, 2. I'm singing.
No, you're not. just for a moment, to be warm and naked. He was like to get naked at my side. Sometimes I think that you never understand me. What are you doing? Together, we'd be happy. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I'd love to be your daddy if you make me very happy. Oh, please let me till the end of time. Do, oh, oh, oh. Oh my God, you lost your mind. That's all I wanted, but sometimes love can be mistaken for a crime. That's all I wanted, just to see my baby blue eyes shine. This time I think that my lover understands me. If we have faith in each other, then it can be strong, baby. My baby. Till the end of time. If you are the desert, I'll be the sea. If you ever hunger for me, whatever you ask for, that's what I'll be. Surrender the ones who have lied, who said that they cared, but they laughed when you cried. Beautiful darling, don't think of me, all I ever wanted. It's in your eyes, baby, baby. And love can lie, no. My love is always telling me so. Just hold on, and I won't let you go, my baby. Put your tiny hand in mine. Anything you have in mind, baby. And I have had enough of crimes. I am gonna love you till the end of time. I will be your father. I'll be your daddy. Oh, I will be the one who loves you till the end of time.
Oh, wow, 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 wow. I'm going to have to sit back again and relax for a minute here because, I was having flashbacks
Oh,
of
Jesus.
the MTV video. I mean,
Get out of here.
1987
You were not.
was
No, you weren't.
the height of MTV being a music video channel.
Okay.
After
If you
that,
say so.
it started to go downhill because of reality shows and
Ooh.
whatnot. But do you know this video?
Do I know this video? What year was it released again?
1987.
I was 12 years old and ready to hit puberty.
No, you were already 13 years old.
No, I wasn't. What month? In 87.
December.
December? Okay, then I was 13.
Okay, so 13.
Speak up. People can't hear you on the mic. You need
Do
to
you
lean
remember
in.
anything about when you were 13?
Um,
I'm trying to put my head in the frame back here.
Hopefully people can hear us
light
now
in the
because
back.
people are saying they can't hear you. So you need to speak up because you're too lightly spoken.
Well, is there something wrong with the game?
No, there's nothing wrong with the mic. You need to speak into the mic and speak
up.
up.
Cliff Evans, where are you when we need you? Camping? Huh?
With a portable air conditioner because you can't
With the
take it.
portable air conditioner. How baloney is that?
Yeah.
All right, so I can move this microphone closer to my face like this, but I don't
Well,
think it's
are you
supposed to
looking
be
at
like
the
that.
chat
This is
as, like,
supposed
any-
to be a dynamite microphone,
it is
and it's 6 inches from my face.
Oh my God. Will you stop? Are you at least engaging in the chat?
Yeah, Dave Guard wanted to hear Prince. I told him
He's not getting
no
Prince. I
way.
have a surprise for him. No, he's not getting Prince. No, but go on.
Okay.
So back to
Do
the-
you know this video?
Yes, I know the song
I'm
because
asking the questions around here.
Listen.
You are answering the questions.
Yes, I know
remember?
this. I know.
Answer the question.
Listen, I know the song because I was 13 years old. I was a teenager in high school.
Have you ever seen the video? Do
Yes,
you know
I've
what
seen the video a
is
million
like?
times.
What is it all about?
I don't know. It shows him in the dark that all he wants to do is make love to a woman naked in the room and her being next to him.
Okay, that's completely and utterly wrong, and that's all complete fabrication by Lucia. We call that a fabrication. Fabrication, get it? Like a Lucia fabrication.
Oops.
Only different.
Oops.
Yeah, oopsie. All right, this is
Oopsie.
a New York City love story. That's
her name
what
was
it is.
Lola.
It is not about Lola. All right? Lola in the mink coat next to the slot machine on the ship.
Okay, people should be able to hear you now.
Why? Did you turn my gain up on my
I
microphone
did.
finally?
I know how to
Thank
operate
you,
these
Cliff
things.
Evans. Thank you very much. Our sound
I
engineer
have
is
no
on
words for you right
vacation.
now.
And Lucia's pretty lazy about putting up the gain on my microphone when I need it up
Listen,
on
I
my
normally
microphone.
sing out of that microphone.
Can you hear this?
All right. So anyhow, back to the song.
So, you're
What
not
does
supposed to say so.
So what does the song mean?
It's a New York City love song.
That's it?
Yeah, man.
Oh, man. All right.
You're going to
So-
make you watch it now.
Yeah. No,
All
you're
right,
not.
let's see if we get 10 seconds of footage from 1987's album Faith by one George Michael. Do you know his real name?
Oh.
You can't pronounce it.
Put it in the comments down below if you know what his real name is. Do not.
Tell us what his real name is. Don't,
Yeah, put it in the
don't
comments.
Google it.
Yeah, do not Google it. That's right. So,
So, George Michael, all right, he was a member of Wham, the duo, for 5 years. They were filling stadiums. Wham.
Jesus.
Get it?
Wham.
Do you know the Wham song?
No, I don't know the Wham song. I have to practice this stuff. All
You
right.
knew there was going to be a quiz.
Hold on.
Right?
Since you're going to be a jerk about it, I'm not playing it on the piano, okay? But since you asked for the Wham song,
Sing the Wham song.
Wake Me Up Before You Go.
Thank you very
Jesus.
much.
What does this have to do with George Michael? It doesn't have anything
What
to do
do
with
you
it.
mean? This was his previous career. 5 years before Faith album dropped, he was in Wham.
Oh my God. We're not playing this whole song. Why do you throw these things at me? Oh my God, here we go. You put the things into my heart. You set my soul sky high when your love it starts. Jitterbug into my brain. Goes a bang, bang, bang till my feet do the same. But something's funny, something's right. My best friend told me what you did last night. Let me sleep in my bed. I was dreaming, but I should have been with you instead. Wake me up before you go. So leave me hanging like a rolling yo-yo. Wake me up before you go. I know I miss you, make you feel that high. Wake me up before you go. 'Cause I'm not planning on going solo. Wake me up before you go. I can't get there tonight. I wanna hear that. Oh my God,
Can't hit that high note, can ya?
no. Is this how Piano Night Live is going to go anymore now? Like, we're going to start talking about something, and we're just going to go down the rabbit hole? We're just going to go down the rabbit hole and just start singing songs?
Cliff Evans goes on vacation again.
You know, our producer that does our videos, the gnome of PFD Media, is going to think that we're whacked and we've lost our minds.
Do we have to show him this video?
Yes, we have to be nice to him because he has our Alaska footage in his hands.
What about Alaska?
Well, obviously a lot of people didn't know that we have been in Alaska last week, and we were on the same itinerary just one day later as our famous friends, the Cruising Canucks, and Paul and Carol love to travel.
Jerry and Joe.
Cruising Canucks.
Jerry and Joe.
And Paul and Carol love to travel. Stop it. So, both of us have different opinions, but we're going to explain to you as best as possible, and Glenn's going to flip the camera back and forth when who's ever talking, so you guys can be looking at who's ever talking instead of hearing the voices in the background.
The voices inside of my head?
How this trip went. So, do you want to start or you want me to start?
The camera's on me, so let me give you...
Okay, well, lean into your microphone so people can hear you.
Let me give you a little rundown. I'm trying to put my face in the camera and talk on the microphone at the same time without getting the light in the frame.
You've lost your mind.
And it's not working, and I just bought my glasses.
You've lost your mind. You look good.
Cliff Evans should come and fix this all for me. I think he should. Can we get him on Wednesday night next week?
No.
Come on, man.
He's fired.
All right. Cliff, don't take any more vacations.
We have a request in the comments when we're done talking about Alaska. Go ahead.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
That's it.
Get lost. Negative. No, no, no. Warning, warning. Danger, danger.
Shout out to Mr. Gnome of PFD Media, who is currently editing the Alaska channel. Be nice. All right. So, continue, please.
Anywho, how? Lucci and I, our adventure to Alaska actually began with a rooftop concert in New York City.
Oh my God!
And
Youngblood, The Regrets, and I can't
17.
remember the other band's name.
But we had a really, really good time on Friday night before the cruise.
I couldn't sit still.
In New York City.
I could not sit in that VIP box for 1 minute.
Rocking, and he really delivered the goods. The next day, we biked 30 miles around.
Yeah,
Manhattan.
let's talk about that 30-mile bike ride.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you get into it and explain to them about the bicycle that you made me ride because you have a short person problem.
Well, I've had short people problems a long, long time, okay?
Oh, stop your nonsense.
And I don't cry about it like you, CBMF.
Excuse me.
CBMF.
Whoa. Wait a minute. I took one for the team instead of going back in there in the jungle of New York City's bike store to get another bike. So I don't want to hear you calling me a CBMF because that's just
yes,
wrong.
Dear?
You heard me.
Now. Just south of Central Park, her and I rented 2 electric bicycles, and these things had a top speed.
They were nothing compared to ours.
Well, they had a top speed of about 24 miles per hour.
Oh, yeah.
Which
goes faster.
Made them pretty fast. And if anyone knows the lay of the land in Manhattan, you know that it's practically level all the way around. And especially when you hit the west side of Manhattan, they have the bike path over there, and there were so many bikes and so many longboarders. And
biking through the park was a challenge because as you're biking through, and you guys can see this on our YouTube blog when we did video of New York City. People were like not even paying attention. Walk right, bike left. Walk right, bike left. It's like walk right, bike left, bike right, walk left. Blah, 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 blah.
They're like dummies.
I know. Crash test dummies.
In Central Park. Attack.
Idiot children.
All right. We made it all the way to the top of Central Park, and then we got onto the streets. We went on the streets, and we found our way over
Thank God we didn't go through Times Square.
The Hudson River, right?
Yes. Thank God we didn't go through Times Square, because if I had to do that again with you, I would have not been a happy camper.
We were pretty close to Times Square.
I know we were close. I wanted to go over the Brooklyn Bridge, but no, I don't want to go to the Brooklyn Bridge.
So 57th Street is where we picked up the bikes. 57th Street and 5th Avenue, I believe. And we had to make our way back there on 57th Street, but we got to go by the New World Theater that we love to go to.
Listen,
see
speaking of the
shows.
New World Theater, I'm throwing the plug in right now. If you have not been to New York City yet, please get there before the show runs out. Rock and Roll Man featuring my boy, Konstantin Maroulis, playing the role of Adam Freed, who is the man who brought back 70s and 80s.
New World Theater, 57th Street, New York City.
50, 60, 70, sorry. Yeah. So you definitely have got to go see that. And don't forget to also see Back to the Future, the musical.
Which was amazing.
We got to see it on the second night.
The car is part of the show, and it's a star of the show.
Oh, my God.
Mm-hmm.
Don't say any more. These people got to go see it. No, shut
I
up.
just had to stick that
Okay,
in there.
so after we were in New York City for 2 days, we decided to get on a plane very early in the morning,
We woke up at what time?
4 a.m. Let me
All
tell
right,
the story.
all right, let's switch over to Lucia because she's dying to tell you all
Yeah.
about this fiasco.
Shush. So we get into Newark Airport at 4 a.m. The first thing that was chaotic about it was you should have seen all the people in line dropping their bags off at United's terminal. Holy cow. One machine was working, billions of lines. It was just a disaster. I think it took us about an hour to get through. Okay, good.
Easily enough.
Easily. So after we did that, we made our way through the gate. TSA is always smooth. So when you're traveling, I always recommend TSA,
Global entry.
and clear. All
And
three
clear.
of them.
Get
Yes,
all
it's
three of them.
expensive. It's once a year. But make yourself some money and just buy it.
De-stress yourself.
Yeah, exactly. So, smooth through TSA. We get down to the gate. All looks good. And then all of a sudden, the ultimate disappointment. It gets not canceled, delayed. So our first delay was by 45 minutes.
Initially, it was 45 minutes, but that quickly grew to 2 hours.
Right. So 45 minutes, 2 hours. We got to the airport in Seattle within the nick of time. 4 hours later. Within the nick of time, they said, leave your bags. They'll see you in Juneau. So there was 14 of us that all jumped on a bus. Why are you giving me the...
Tell the story.
I am telling the story. Shut up!
You're skipping ahead like you
What'd I skip?
had all of these people with you the whole
No,
time.
well, yeah, no, these people were not all with us the whole time.
All right, we got the baggage claim
And then we had 14 people. What?
in Seattle.
In Seattle. Sorry.
And I went looking for someone with a Norwegian Cruise Line sign in
Right.
their hand and found them.
Exactly. So, that being the case, hold on a minute. Somebody's got echo. Hang on. Whoops. I'll turn you down a little
I
bit.
fixed it.
Oh, you did? All right. I think that's better now. Anyhow, so Glenn goes looking for somebody with for Norwegian. They finally found us, said, come on, you're going to miss the boat. Let's go. So left our baggage behind. One recommendation, put an air tag in your baggage, and I'll explain why in a minute.
iPhone AirTags were a gift.
Yes, they were. So we get on the bus, get there in the nick of time. They check us in. 5 minutes later, the boat pulls out. We almost flew to Juneau for $200 more to go meet our bags and then miss 2 days at sea. I was like, no. So we get on the ship. We go down to guest services and we tell them that we have nothing. So they give us this complimentary bag, t-shirt, toothpaste, all this stuff after we spent $30, $40 in the gift shop and wore our clothes for 2 days and got called out on it. When somebody actually called Glenn out and said, look at that guy. He's been in his clothes for 2 days. And I'm like, yeah, buddy, so am I. And I opened up my sweater. It was the best highlight of the whole trip. So, from there, I'm going to let Glenn take over and explain to you what happened when we were in Juneau.
What happens in Juneau stays in Juneau.
Yes, please.
Duck fart woman.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I have no idea what
I
you're
smelled it.
speaking of.
I smelled it. I smelled it,
I still
and it was
smell-
disgusting.
I still smell duck farts
It was
on this
disgusting.
microphone.
Bailey's, Kahlua, and Crown is disgusting.
Kaylee, who? Is that your girlfriend?
Bailey's.
Uh-oh, what's going on with this microphone?
There goes your microphone.
Oh.
Equipment malfunction.
Don't let Lucia be responsible for tightening stuff
no.
up. Because it won't be tight.
Oh my God.
I promise you it won't be tight. Do not leave Lucia in charge of these screws.
No. So we get to Juneau.
Because you will be screwed.
Come on.
No, let me tell you this, all right? We were this close to missing the ship, and let me tell you the consequences of missing the ship. You miss what is 2 nights on the ship, including 6 meals on the ship, if you do not make the ship. You have to provide your own transportation to get to Juneau, Alaska, which was going to cost us $500. It was going to cost us $500 to stay in hotels for 2 nights, and it was going to cost us another $500 to feed ourselves for 2 days. That doesn't include any of the excursions we might have had to incur. So it was imperative that we made it on the ship. We got on the bus at the airport in Seattle, and we had to get 45 minutes to the cruise ship before it left without us. We got on the bus, and we told the bus driver we were in a hurry, and he said, "You got the wrong bus driver." Do you remember that?
Yeah.
We're sitting in the front seat, all right, and we tell this guy, we have to hurry, and you know what he says? He says, "You got the wrong bus driver."
Oh my God.
I was like, this is a disaster waiting to happen.
Yeah.
So we had tickets, we had airline tickets I bought and was able to cancel because we were going to make it onto the ship.
That would have been funny.
Some of the other people were so ignorant they stayed behind and picked
Yeah,
up
and
their
held us up.
bags and held up the rest of the show.
Which I'm not going to say anything more about that. I'm going to be respectful, so.
We made it to the ship. 5 minutes after we boarded the ship,
Pulls
it
out.
sailed away.
Come sail away. Come sail away.
And then we went to the gift shop and we bought $45 worth of toiletries,
$45.
only to find out that they would have given us some toothbrushes. And
I don't think I'm going to
toothpaste
submit that to the
front desk.
insurance because it's only $45.
Well, then you got the $60 it cost us to go the Uber to Juneau's
It's up to you. I really don't care.
airport
That was fun.
to pick up our bags.
So we walk in the
We
airport.
got the only Uber in all of Juneau,
yeah.
Alaska.
So we walk in the airport. Flip the camera. So we walk in the airport. There's a lady standing right there at the. Told her our problem. She said, "Sure, no problem." She walked us around the corner, opened up the door. There was our luggage. Now, here's the funny thing about it. I got a call from somebody at Norwegian, and they're like, "Well, ma'am, they were checking for the luggage. They were checking for the luggage, and we kept being told that it didn't arrive yet." Duh! It was already there.
AirTags told us that.
Exactly.
Exactly where
So
our luggage
picked
was.
up the luggage, took it back to the ship. They looked at us like we were all crazy. They're like, "You just got off." They're like, "Yeah, we just got our luggage. We're going back."
Mm-hmm.
So as we come off the boat, this is my epic part about Juneau. There's this guy standing at the bus stop. We start conversing with him, and he sounds familiar. The night before, we had attended a comedian show on the ship. So if you know who Dr. John Dirty Valby is, or whatever his name is,
Jason Russell.
wait a minute!
Dr. Dirty John Valsby?
He's like
what
him.
did you say?
He was just like him. Will you let me tell the story and stop interrupting me? You're so rude.
Who the hell are you talking about?
You've never heard of Dr. Dirty John Valby? You've never heard of this dirty comedian?
You must stop.
No. You've never heard of this dirty comedian?
Negative.
Jason Russell was just like him. He was so funny, but little did I know, here's Jason standing at the bus stop terminal in Juneau, and we're conversing with him, and we go to town with him, and it was really cool. Come to find out, the next time we went to a show, somebody got called Gru.
Gru.
You're Gru. You look like a minion.
I'm the blah, 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 blah. That's what I think of Jason Russell.
Listen, Jason Russell was very funny.
Like Dr.
You were
Gru.
laughing so hard, you literally almost fell out of your chair, and it takes a lot to get you to laugh.
What's the name of the doctor he sounds like again?
Dr. John Valby.
Doctor, that's not what you said before.
I did say that.
You lie. I'm gonna. Can we get a replay on that?
Oh,
All right,
God.
this might have the camera
All right,
now.
back on you.
All right, back on me. You know why? Because on you.
Stop it.
Hey, turn up the gain on my microphone right now.
Hold on. That's all you get.
I can't hear myself, so
That's all you get.
because I have these headphones on.
That's all you get. All right, so continue, please.
All right, so our big stop in Juneau included a 1 pound order of
Alaskan.
King.
Yeah,
crab
Alaskan King
legs.
crab legs. That was good.
And we had a tub of their coleslaw.
Oh my God.
And a couple of beers. We had the local seltzer.
You had the local
and
seltzer.
you had
I
the
don't drink.
local zero
Oh, I did. I
zero.
did have the local 00. That was pretty good, but.
And $100 later, we had king crabs in Alaska.
And then we went down the road and
Shopped for some souvenirs.
we
and
did.
Shirts,
And we stopped in the Red Dog Saloon because Glenn was challenged.
Had to.
Glenn was challenged to try
Jerry
a
Canuck
duck
said
fart.
I should not try a duck fart. He said I should shoot a duck fart. You gotta shoot that shit.
So Glenn gets this duck fart, and I asked the bartender, I go, do people share these? Now, mind you, I haven't drank in 2 years, and I have no intention on drinking. And the guy goes, no. He goes, you either do 1 and 1, or he's got to do one by himself. So they fill the glass. They can't see me. You have to show them in the camera. About yay big.
Yeah, babe.
And it's filled with Kahlua, Bailey's, and Crown.
Mm-hmm.
Cruising Canuck's favorite cocktail. The Mister, anyways.
Crown Royal.
Crown Royal.
It's a Canadian.
And they told him he could not sniff it. He could not swirl it, swiff it, whatever. He kicked it back so hard that just the smell of it gave me a headache for 3 days.
You'll have this.
Yeah, I know. Should have had you do the Chuck Norris shots.
Okay. The day after
We go to Skagway.
Junior, we go to Skagway.
And we went panning for gold.
Wait a minute. Did you bring your umbrella?
No.
Did you bring your pancho?
No.
Did you get to go to the Red Onion Saloon?
No.
No, why?
Why?
Poor planning.
That's your fault.
I think you should have planned that better.
Excuse me, you're the one that decided to get us to go panning for gold.
Let's panhandle for gold here in
Hey, listen,
Skagway.
I
They'll
panned
string
for
you
gold really good, and I got a
and
whole
run you
gram.
out of town on a rail.
I got a whole gram, and you got nothing. And I was the one that was struggling.
Lucia found
With the
gold
pan.
and them there hills. I enjoyed my barbecue.
This was at the Alaska 360. You guys should have seen this place. They had it transformed into a little village. All the people were in costume. What was the name of our girl?
And in character.
Yeah, that too. What was the name of our girl? Something Lisa?
Lindsay Liar.
That was not Lindsay Liar. Where do you come up with this stuff, Lindsay Liar?
Ledbetter.
Lindsay Ledbetter. Oh my God. Anywho, so we had lunch there, and then we got to go panning for gold. And then we got on the bus, and we went up 3,300 feet up to the summit. And that was the most beautiful view of Alaska.
Same place where the train goes. The train wreck? $300.
Yeah, that's a little. Why are Alaskan adventures so expensive? Oh my God, stop.
All right. We flew in a helicopter for less. Right? Right?
Yeah, we flew in a helicopter for a lot less.
The best part was when they took us to the overlook.
Yeah, that was part of the
Skagway.
summit ride.
Part of the summit ride was we took a 10-minute, because we had saved some time along the way, a 10-minute detour from our main drag to get over to where you could see all of Skagway from up above. And we got to see wildlife there. We got to see a whole family of foxes.
That was
playing.
cool.
And,
That was cool.
you know, that was our only really full day
Yep.
that we had in one of our port stops. And that was a little bit part of the disappointment that I saw with the Alaskan cruise.
Yep.
You didn't get to see enough of Alaska. We had
Nope.
We had a whole day there.
Yep.
We had 2 hours for the lumberjack show and Ketchikan. And we got to see Glacier Bay. And when you see one glacier, you know, you've seen them all.
Yeah, there was no way I was walking on the Mendenhall Glacier.
And
we have a friend who's there now, but he did the outside passage, which include Itchy Strait and Sitka.
So we had Juneau, Skagway, and the 2-hour lumberjack show. So Juneau, we only had enough time to go to the airport,
Right.
get our bags, and eat king crab legs, meet up with Jason Russell, and then do some shopping for keychains and magnets, and was back on the ship.
Yep.
The next day, Skagway, we had the whole day. We had a 2-hour lumberjack show, so we spent all of about 14 hours in Alaska.
Yeah, Victoria was only 2 hours when we got
And
to
that's
Canada.
not even Alaska. That's
I
Canada.
know that's Canada. That's
We had
Canada
2
territory.
So we got on the ship. We were on the ship for a solid 7 days, front to back, and we got to see 14 hours worth of Alaska,
Yeah.
and 2 hours worth of Victoria.
Would I recommend this trip?
It was closed. Victoria,
Right.
British Columbia was closed when we got there on
So-
Sunday night.
So, flip the camera, yo. It's my turn. You've hogged it enough.
It was bitching.
Yeah, I know. You're always bitching. Bitches get stitches. Anyhow,
Bitches get glasses of wine.
so, well, if you're out of wine, go get it. I can entertain everybody while you go get your wine, butthead.
Please entertain everybody for
Don't
a little
do
while,
that.
butthead.
Oh, God.
You didn't see my tongue.
I
stick
saw
out.
you. So, would I recommend this trip? Absolutely not. It's just like Hawaii. If you're going to do Hawaii, if you're going to do Alaska, do not take a cruise. Spend the whole week there because it's well worth it. I'm not kidding. So once we got done in Victoria, I know I keep saying the word so and I don't know why I keep doing that. Once we got into Victoria, it was really cool that we got to see Seattle for the entire day. And we really trekked Seattle hard. We made it out to the Space Needle. We walked around the entire Space Needle. We went as high as we could. Seeing the open glass floor was a little scary. And then we went via monorail. We went via the link. And we really went through a lot of Seattle. We even got to go through this Bites Festival, which was really cool. It was food from all over the world. And I know us explaining it to you is not going to be the same as a visual, so our editor, Gnome, Mr. PFD Media, he is working on our vlog as we speak, and I just can't wait for you guys to see it. Seattle was excellent. The only thing I didn't like, and I know I'm going to get yelled at for this, Taylor fucking Swift was in town. What?
No cursing on my. This is a family show.
Too bad.
Lucia.
Taylor fucking Swift was in town. So every time Glenn would sing a lyric, you would hear all these Swifties in the area singing with him. He even had people singing on the monorail, too. I'm sorry, but I'm not a Taylor Swift fan.
Nothing good starts in a getaway car.
Stop it.
That's what I say.
Stop it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're going to take the trip, definitely do it by land. Do not do it by cruise ship. Same thing with Hawaii. Pick an island and go. Spend a couple days. Because we did Kauai in 2016? 17. Would I go to Maui? Would I go to other ones? I don't know.
Only not on a cruise ship.
No, not on a cruise ship.
No,
But-
I would go there, visit there.
So our overall price, I would say, was about $2,500 a person.
Yeah, about $2,500 a person. The couple of days in New York City was an add-on. Some of the excursions and the upgrades to
Yeah.
restaurants on the ship might have been an add-on.
But here's the best
Lucia
part.
did not gamble. The best
No,
part.
I did not. Speaking of gambling, somebody handed me $100. I won $250, and I felt guilty enough I had to piss it all away. I could not walk off the ship with it.
Family show, Lucia.
Shush.
This is a family
It's after
show.
9 o'clock. Family's in bed. How about the universe lost a songbird this past week?
George Michael?
No! Come on. Seriously?
I'm gonna what?
Which singer just died this week?
Georgios Kirikos Panatolis.
Excuse me.
That's George Michael.
Why did you say that? They're supposed to be guessing in the comments below.
Did you say Tina Turner died?
No, I did not say Tina Turner died. I'm trying to get you to guess who died and see if the audience knows who passed away this past week because I really want to sing the song.
Who died?
Sinead O'Connor.
Oh, yeah.
And I also lost my best friend, well, one of my good friends this week. And, yeah, I'm going to sing this.
Right now?
Right now. Not all of it. Not all of it. Oh, great. No, it's been 7 hours and 15 days since you took your love away. I go out every night and sleep all day. Come on. Since you took your love away. I could go out, oh my God, in a fit restaurant.
What was
But
that?
nothing, I said, nothing can take away these blues. 'Cause nothing, oh my God, this thing is way off. Hold up.
I think it's in the wrong key.
It's not in the wrong key. It's not the wrong key. What the frick? Since you took your love away, I go out every night and sleep all day. Since you took your love away, since you've been gone, I can do whatever I want. I can see whomever I choose. I think it's easy. I can eat my dinner in a fancy restaurant, but nothing, I said nothing can take away these blues. 'Cause nothing compares to you. That needs work.
I agree.
Shush.
You better rehearse. No more rehearsing and rehearsing our parts. We know every part by heart.
God, there's something wrong with you.
Tell me that Looney Tunes song.
This is the song that doesn't end.
Negative. No.
Once a year we celebrate with stupid hats and fucking cake.
That's not Looney Tunes.
What song?
The song on Saturday mornings.
We're tiny, we're toony, we're all a little loony, and in this cartoony we're invading your TV.
That's a start. All right,
You've lost it.
Do you know the Flintstones song?
Flintstones. Meet the Flintstones.
We're a prehistoric family.
Do. You're a nutbag.
Oh, do you know this one?
What?
Oh, watch the wire, please.
Watch your tram car, please.
Watch the other wire, please. Yep, other wire, please.
Shut up.
I'm talking, and you're not listening.
Do I know this?
Boy, the way Glenn Miller plays.
Songs that made the hit parade.
Guys like us, we had it
Wait,
made.
hold up. I just got an idea. What's the name of the song? Those Were the Days? Hold on. I forgot I had backing tracks. Wait.
You don't need a backing track. I was taking that note and I was...
Here it is. Lucia's got backing tracks.
This is bullshit. Boy, the way Glenn
Miller played.
Songs that made the hit parade.
Guys Thank you, Edith, for that. Sing along, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to an almost 47-minute long edition of PM Nightlife with you. Next week will be getting in our shoes, singing the blues, and learning about Irish one-hit wonder Sinead O'Connor. If you like this comment, please Piano Night Live with Lucia and Blair.
And Miller played songs that made the hit parade. Guys
What
like
is that
us
clicking noise? Make it stop.
and you knew who you were then. Girls were girls and men were men.
How do I stop this thing? Jay, help me stop this thing.
Everybody pulled his weight. T.R.O. the sound man.
Good night, everyone, from